RPG where you're building up shitloads of stats or anything like
Yeah,
that.
like we used to have numbers popping out of enemies, and
We got rid of it because it didn't necessarily fit with the aesthetic or the game play style.
Yeah.
Not to say that we don't have any kind of upgrading systems or any kind of skills that you...
something more obvious and more impactful than, oh, now you do 2 more damage and a 4 comes out instead of a 2. Like, yeah, I don't know. That stuff doesn't mean anything to me, so...
And it's about streamlining a design and getting, like Bo was saying, maximum potential out of that so that it feels as good as possible. And we're such a small team anyway, we can't make a massively complicated game like Dark Souls or anything like that that has tons of stat sheets, and so we'd rather concentrate on what we are good at and what we can make and make it the best possible game we can.
So that's, in talking to you guys, that seems like something you guys are very, very focused on, is you want to make the best game that your team can, not necessarily like the best game for everybody, but you guys want to deliver a very specific kind of experience.
You can't please everybody.
I mean, that's, you asked earlier, what is it like to be in the spotlight of like so many other developers and stuff, and or even just like in the whole community, like a lot of it is like this pressure you feel because everybody's expecting their own kind of dream game of like what this is going to be or their own view on it, and it's like for at least some people out there, it's not going to be exactly what they expect, but we can't be bothered by that, like so long as like we're happy with the product, and we're making it hard.
In the Kickstarter, I stated I wanted to make my dream game, and that's and it's become more of a collaborative process throughout, where we're all having input on it and all making it a better game, but it's a small team, and you see the problems with larger projects or major movies or anything like that, where an entire studio is getting involved and every executive has to have say in every decision. And if we were to listen to everything that every fan had to say about this criticism or that criticism,
it'd be stretched thin.
Use the old metaphor of too many cooks in the kitchen. And for us, it's about making a very pure game, a very pure experience. And we have to trust in our own abilities and trust in our own taste. So we're going to make a game. We're going to make a game that we love, and we hope that other people love it as well. And we've seen a good response so far, so I think we're on the right track.
So I'm going to combine a couple of questions that have been asked here in chat. I don't want to make you stay too long, so I don't know if you wanted to go after this one, but they've asked very specifically, and then more generally, what are your influences for Hyper Light Drifter, and then what are your influences specifically for the art of Hyper Light Drifter?
Influences? Do you have any influences?
Well, I think you should answer that one.
Yeah, I guess so. My influences are a lot of things. That's kind of a pretty broad question. As far as specific games go, a lot of, I expressed it in the Kickstarter, Link to the Past, obviously. Any of those old Squaresoft RPGs, overhead style stuff like Secret of Mana. And more recently, a lot of stuff like Dark Souls, a lot of stuff like the more modern Diablo 2 rather than 1, which was kind of flat. But taking the idea of an older style game and pushing it into the modern era was really appealing to me. And I know that some people have attempted that and have been successful at that, and you see that with even the new Zelda on the 3DS, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
But it's still pretty rooted in Link to the Past, and I don't think it's moved that far beyond that formula. For us, we want to do something a little more, so inspiration is drawn from everything and anything, and I like a lot of great anime, old anime. Old anime is fucking awesome. Sorry if I can't curse, but
No, go for it.
Tech and old Gundam, and all of the old Miyazaki movies are fantastic, and just like the vibe that you get from that and the sound that you have from those old shows, and even the film grain and like the color palettes, and like you get all these bizarre neon colors from these weird wished on futures, and it's the aesthetics there are great. So there's a lot of things that influence me.
Yumeko in chat wants you to tell them your favorite anime, which I suppose is
my favorite anime. Shit. I really, really like Gurren Lagann.
Yeah.
That's a ridiculous cartoon, and it's really good. And old Lupin the Third.
Ooh, nice. All right, so I don't want to keep you guys too long. We'll let you get back to showing Hyperlight Drifter. You guys are at PAX East. You are in the Indie Mega Booth, correct?
That's correct.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Alex Bo, for hanging out with us, for talking to the fans, for letting us show off Hyperlight on the channel. And do you guys have anything you want to leave all the people watching with?
Yep. Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
Thanks for your excitement.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. And we're gonna keep making the game and keep releasing stuff on our devlog and updating stuff and showing people fun stuff.
And so people can follow the development of this game. You guys are at heart-machine.com, correct?
Correct.
Right.
And that's the devlog. That's also where people can go to back, I guess, late back the game, get basically the pre-order system in.
Yep.
All right, well, thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of PAX. If you guys are at Boston, make sure to go check out Hyperlight Drifter. Other than that, keep it locked and we'll be around. Later, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
See ya. Whew, that was a fun time we had right there.
It was delightful. It was great talking.
Oh, that was they're delightful homies. We
And
enjoyed
there's
that
their
quite a bit.
Twitter. You just have it up on the screen right now. It's also in the chat if you want to click it instead of just seeing it.
Yep, that is twitter.com/heartmachinez. Or, as 129080 has also linked, heart-machine.com. A bunch of really great stuff. I don't feel like we can properly convey how much fun this game is to play.
They were talking about the feel. It's there. Like,
Yeah.
the game feels fantastic to play.
Yeah, it's weird because I've talked before about how much I love Zelda, right?
Yeah.
I'm very into Zelda. One of my favorite games of all time, one of my favorite game series. And when I play this, it feels like Zelda, but the combat is tighter.
It's good.
Like-
It's like Zelda, but good killing stuff.
Because I mean, Zelda's never been really about the combat.
No.
It's really, and so this feels like, whoa, what's that?
By the way,
Map of what? The world?
map.
We're getting some secrets in here. But yes, so Snake at War wants to know, does the game kind of slow down when damage is being dealt? It appears that way over Twitch.
It's appearing that way because this game is a pre-alpha build.
Pre-beta.
Pre-alpha, pre-beta. It's not in a way that it's been fully, like, fleshed out. It's not to the point where it's optimized perfectly for streaming. You may have noticed I've been restarting the game every now and then, and I think it's because right now this PAX build just kind of doesn't work well as streaming.
If you guys have ever seen the film Indie Game the movie, you know that whenever people are showing off their games, whenever these things they've worked on, until it releases, and I mean even sometimes after it releases, the game isn't necessarily done, and it's a matter of making it as polished as possible before these deadlines. And so for something like PAX, like, this game's not done, obviously, and so they've had to try to make it as polished as they possibly could to show off this chunk before PAX. And so this game it's not done, obviously.
Like, the
It's
game
still
runs
rough,
well when you're
but-
not streaming it. It's just that it's not optimized for streaming.
Yeah.
Because there's no real way that they could have tested this build for us to stream it.
Yeah, no.
They're too busy trying to get it all together so it actually works, and the game works phenomenally.
This is, I believe, the first time it's been played live on Twitch.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're
literally
the guinea pigs.
Like we're the people that it's being tested on. So the game runs fine. It's just it's a stream thing.
Yeah. Stream technology is hard. Cyforce, great interview. You gotta go. Thank you so much for joining us. All the people who've joined us today, all these new faces we've seen, we love you. Please come back. We do this kind of thing every weekday, 2 to 6 p.m. We play new games, we play old games, we have developer interviews and pre-release content like you've seen today. All you gotta do is hit that follow button right down below, and if you guys want to consider supporting independent streaming, hit that sub button. It's a great way. We take the money we get and we put it back into the show. I mean, we don't get a lot, so we do it. We do this for you guys, by you guys, just trying to do right by all the homies. So, yeah.
Can I say that one of the most satisfying things in this game is deflecting the bullets back at those guys?
Yeah, you were doing one. Like, I saw there were like 2 guys shooting at you. And you
I was
blocked
like,
them
nope.
off. Whoa.
And you can actually like choose where they fly too. It's like I can like if I back up, I can deflect in towards the other guy. Like.
Comic Man, we're gonna keep playing this for a bit, yes, and just here now. We're gonna keep playing this for a bit. probably like another half hour or so. We might switch it up, or we'll see how long it takes us until we get bummed and our eyes break out. Because we had a hard week, Phil.
Yesterday was enough.
Yeah, we've had
last night into today was enough.
Yeah.
I didn't get any sleep at all. I had to fix my computer, flipping.
So we've had a hard week. So we're just doing this for fun now. We got business out of the way. We got the front part of the mullet down. Now we're the back part of the mullet. We're just having fun. So we'll play this, and we'll probably play something later. We'll do something fun.
I was thinking maybe Witch of the 100 Night because it's kind of the same isometric thing and it's kind of new and people are kind of interested.
It's got boobs in it.
It also has boobs, so if you like boobs,
Yeah.
there you go.
Stairs. Look at that night margin. So for people who haven't, we might, I guess, break this down for people who haven't been here the whole time. This is some of the campaign. It's got single player, which you're checking out now. It's got the co-op, which we were looking at. Look at those flags.
No, the flags are one of the most beautiful
Goddamn.
things.
Like, every time I see those flags, I was like, Jesus, this is incredible. Man.
That hyperlight drifter.
God, this game is pretty.
I really like how the music starts picking up here. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna just. Oh, you don't have it on
I can still barely hear it. I know
because
there
it's
we go.
building.
Huh.
This is the part where it starts to build. Like.
I forgot who. Someone in chat kept asking, and I'm sorry I didn't get to it. If the soundtrack would be released.
I'm sure it will.
Yeah. Disaster Piece pretty much always does that for his stuff, and he's the one composing it. So yeah, it's very likely. Is co-op going to be online or local only? Snake at War. We were just talking to the guys. They said it's going to be local only because they feel that. Well, everybody knows that writing netcode and putting an online mode into a game is a shitload of work, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that is hell. Of all the people I've talked to, I've been interviewing people for years before Twitch, for YouTube, all kinds of stuff, and everyone I've ever talked to has said the absolute worst part of coding a game is netcode. Apparently, I don't code because I'm a baby. But apparently, netcode is the worst goddamn thing in the world. So they figured for the resources that they would spend on writing netcode, they're just gonna try to make the best game they can, and try to add enough stuff that the netcode isn't necessarily missed. And I mean, I don't necessarily feel like online. Okay.
Like why do you keep taking your headset off? This is a unique opportunity.
Because my
for
head
you.
hurts. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't really feel like a game like this would really benefit from online, you know, Phil? Like...
I don't know. I'm kind of happy with the way it is. Like, if they don't get online in, that's cool. I understand a lot of people don't really have people they can hang out with and play local co-op, but the game is phenomenal by itself. Like, even in the horde mode.
Yeah.
Like, I'm kind of down with just hanging out and...
I didn't expect to like the horde mode as much as I did, so...
Might actually deflect the shots from these. One more time. Whoa. Yes, I can!
Yeah, you can deflect those.
It doesn't hit anything,
But it's cool!
but... Sword deflecting is kind of the best.
Yeah. Epidemic is in the Murdered Soul Suspect panel, and apparently it's weird. Like, they're doing some weird stuff in there. So, keep reporting from the floor! Epidemic is our man on the inside, just going, what? That's a game I'm looking forward to, Murdered Soul Suspect. Is Child of Light's coming out in like 3 weeks?
Yeah.
I had no idea! I'm probably gonna buy it. It's a $15 game, and it's got music by Call de Pila, even though it's made by Ubisoft, so... Yeah, I'll get it.
So that's why you go to PAX, so you can learn to get away with murder.
I already knew how to get away with murder. Oh, just putting from another tab, you're not at PAX. Alright, Epidemic, our
A man in the other tab.
internet correspondent. And live from 2 tabs over, we've got Epidemic. Epidemic, how are we doing over in the Murdered Soul Suspect panel?
Things are getting really weird, Spencer. That's what I imagine Epidemic sounds like.
He sounds like a guy, like an old-timey helicopter reporter. Over. There's three men in a white Ford.
I'm not quite sure what's happening. We're going to get closer and see if we can find out.
Spencer, can you upload a good portrait shot of yourself smiling into the camera? You want to make some posters for the show?
Ooh.
I guess so. I don't know. Rio Books, you were going to PAX, and then they announced Australian PAX and not UK PAX. I still don't understand why Australian PAX is a thing.
Yeah, I think there'd be a UK PAX before there'd be an Australian PAX.
I mean, in their defense, though, the UK has a lot of shows, I guess, already.
That's true. We got like Eurogamer.
Eurogamer, Glitch, or not Glitch City.
This
Game
part right
City.
here, like that's
That's what gets you.
That's really pretty. And then the lightning, thunder
So I've
happens.
seen that guy. He was in the
I just
Kickstarter
realized-
trailer.
Our green
Oh,
screen.
god damn it. The green screen's getting dumb again.
Live from the weather balloon above PAX!
God, that logo is prettier than two dicks. So pretty.
Approximately. Oh.
Oh boy.
Let's see. I'm gonna do this really quick.
Yeah, Retrofraction, I don't smile a lot in the cameras. I used to, and then I was like, eh.
It was like, eh. Oh no!
I think I have some smiling ones on my Instagram if you want to check that, but...
I don't smile very much either. I got time for smiles. I'm a game journalist.
No, I smile. I'm very serious. I got a hat.
Bruce,
I got a trilby with a card that says "Press" in it.
Oh man, I ain't even been wearing my
You haven't even been
glasses.
douching it up. Man, I just remember that my phone is busted and I'm bummed again. Ugh.
You know what isn't? This one. This one's not.
You a real piece of
Dude,
work,
look at that.
philanthropy.
That's nice. That's not even broke at all.
Ratchet. You a ratchet. She ratchet.
I want to get a green screen background for my phone, so whenever I hold it up, it just is like a window past us. You know, something dumb.
Two dicks are pretty beautiful, Jimsy, so...
What's his Insta? You actually have your Instagram down below in the flipping channel description,
I do,
you?
don't
'Cause
I?
You're a dummy.
Yeah, it's at Old Spencer. So there's that.
Phil Shades does need to happen. We might just make that a channel emote, though.
Phil Shades?
Yeah.
That's probably a good call, actually.
So, I don't know why, but the more I wear these, the more I like actually wearing them.
There's plenty of game cons across Ireland and England. Yeah, the indie scene in the UK is really, really cool. So there's a lot of stuff there.
Oh,
You just
it's just
took all those bullets. You're trying to tank, man.
I am. It's not what happens.
Hey, Toby Rocks, good to see you again, buddy. Child of Light has a Japanese limited edition, huh? Ayo, that's a thing.
Oh!
Probably looks like too much like the other emote. Bill Zoker's in here.
I don't know what of the emote you're talking about. There's only one emote. That's Phil
That's
Shades.
Phil Shades, metal beard.
Oh, you can't have an emote because you look like Danny B, Phil. No! Don't look like Danny B. I'm me. I'm me.
There's some weird schmutz on the set thing. What is it? Out there. Weird.
I have a couple guesses.
No, it's like frosting.
I have a couple guesses.
Not that kind of frosting.
I have a couple guesses.
Huh.
No!
Oh well. Man. Yeah, Gorilla Pow, it's true. The events in the UK aren't as big as the ones in the US. I kind of knew this is not. We're playing this a build on PC. When it comes out, though, it'll be on Xbox One, PS4, Vita, and PC. So Zil Boker. Ugh. Bo Zoker, don't you have to be busy like watching Dragon Ball and
YouTube
like
videos.
touching your butthole?
You know. Power levels and.
Snake of War wants to know what games do you play that feel most like Hyper Light Drifter? Like to the past, sure, but anything else you can think of? They just don't care about what I have to say.
I don't know, it's
Bastion's
really weird.
pretty apt.
You can almost describe it almost like a Diablo kind of thing too.
There's some Diablo in there. Yeah, I feel that.
Because it's like, imagine if you played Diablo on the consoles, where it's kind of like a hack and slash where you press other buttons to kind of do other attacks.
And Wii U. You're right. 1298. I forgot. It's coming out on Wii U.
So it's kind of like that, I guess, is the way to describe it too. But without the dungeons and the voting. It's colorful and it makes me happy.
Yume Nikki is actually a really apt comparison too.
Bastion's a good answer too.
So Gorilla Pal wants us to come to Europe one day so you could have a beard off.
I'm down.
You know how you can send us to Europe? Is if enough people subscribe. Like, that's not a joke or a plea. That's just like, we can get enough money. Yeah. Wait, Will X Inc., did you do a transcript of the interview?
Get out of here.
Oh my god.
You're letting me die.
That's incredible.
It's okay. That is actually kind of intense.
Jesus Christ, that's amazing.
How did
Will.
you do that?
Risk of Rain has, yeah, I can see a lot of that in there. Or what's the name of that game? Slug World, I think it was. What was it?
You know better than I.
Rain World? Damn it, what was it? What do you guys do on your days off, Spencer? Phil, you guys just chill?
And sit around and do stuff on my computer mostly.
We hang out, we play games, we watch shows. We live a pretty regular life. So
Get burritos.
yeah, there's that. Damn, that's incredible, Will X Inc. Will, can I get you to email that to Spencer@Destructoid.com? That would be. I'd love to be able to include that in like a follow-up kind of thing. So thank you so much for doing that. I'd love to be able to share it. Project Rain World. That was it, Compost Face. Thank you. Retrofraction. You don't get huge when you subscribe to the channel, unfortunately. You get a fancy helmet. You get
cool emotes.
you get the satisfaction of knowing
you
that you helped
also
us.
get entered into a contest we have going.
It's true. We haven't even mentioned that once today.
No, we haven't.
So to celebrate the fact that we have a subscribe button now, we are going to give away a copy of Watch Dogs when the game comes out. Or if you live in another country, we'll give you the cash equivalent version. So you can, like, if you're in Europe, you can just buy it. Like, we'll give you the money, you can go buy it. So you don't have to worry about that. All you have to do, you can subscribe, and we'll announce the winner when we hit 100 subscribers. So all of our subscribers are eligible, and yes, Will Inc., it is Spencer@Destructoid.com. All of our subscribers are eligible. You can also send in a postcard to the address. There's a link down below in the how can you support the show.
Because this is not a subscriber-only giveaway, because those are bad.
Those are bad, but you should subscribe. So you can do that. Shabby Orange, yes, we're doing something for the European crowd. We know.
We left you guys out in the cold for far too long.
Yeah, not by choice.
That's just the way.
No, not by choice. At 12,980, we're a little bit above 80 now, so we're getting close. So we gotta get there. Once we get 100, we'll pick from our 100 subscribers and all the people who've sent in postcards. So you can do that. How many have subbed for you guys so far? Ends here now, a little bit over 80. We're still new at this, but
we're new at the sub button.
we're new with the sub button. We've been doing shows.
We
forever,
had the option
but-
to have a sub button for months, and for some reason it took us forever to put it on.
Comic Man, I don't know why you yelling about DeviantArt, but you keep yelling about DeviantArt. So yeah, it's subscribing costs money, real bucks. It's $5 a month, but it goes.
Well, half of
Twitch
it goes
takes
to
a
Twitch,
fee,
and then
well, we
half
get the
goes
rest of
us.
it.
We put that directly back into the show to make it better, because right now we have to buy our games. We have to buy our stupid stuff that we use
For props, like
props.
we had to go and buy all those Nerf darts that we shot at each other's faces. We had to buy the party poppers that we bukkake each other with. Like we put a surprising amount of our own money into the show, and we don't make a lot to begin with. Like, we're fortunate enough that this is our how we pay rent,
but that's
we
about
make
all it covers.
very, very little. So it's gonna borrow $5, LC Flagon. I wish I could just be loaning out $5. I gotta go fix my damn phone, and that's gonna be like all of my spending money for the month. So I'm, yeah, yeah. It's no, we shouldn't say how much we make. We make less than a teacher. Like, we make
Enough to basically cover rent in San Francisco, and that's it.
yeah. My rent or my thing pays for rent and my in my utility bills, not money or anything else though. So, yeah, gotta go get that hustle.
Explosions.
Thank you,
Everything's so
Alexei.
pretty in this.
You like when Phil gets shot in the eyes with Freddy Poppers?
Yeah, that was great. Flipping coming in here and just.
Oh God, Epidemic, you get me. So before we did this show, we did a show called Gentleman's Club. Some people may remember it. It was a great time. I will still forever love Gentleman's Club. And the prototype for that was a charity show we did of October, like almost 2 years ago. And we streamed for 24 hours straight. And our friend Swishy was there. You guys might know Swishy from the chat. He comes in every now and again. And he was there. And so we did this. We were up for about like 26, 27 hours. And we were starving. And we were delirious. And I was in pain because Phil insisted on kicking me in the penis.
You insisted on me kicking you in the penis, and don't try to spin it.
Snake and War, thank you for subscribing, you charming devil.
Or did you actually?
No.
Oh my god!
Snake! Bum, bum,
Bum, bum, bum.
no, so we
You didn't bring those though.
I did not bring those.
Oh.
We'll have to do that later. But no, so what we did was we're delirious, right? And we had these cardboard boxes that at one point we wore during the show when we were playing Metal Gear. And Swish and I had ripped ours open and we laid it out so it was flat, and we were like laying on those and we're like, let's order a pizza. And so we order the pizza you order it on your phone, right? And so we're like, oh yes, let's wait for a pizza. And 45 minutes pass and there's still no pizza coming. And we're like, oh Christ, why?
They said it'll take like 40 minutes
Yeah.
to an hour, so we're still holding
We're
on.
like, oh, it's terrible. It's an hour and a half and there's still no pizza. We're like, this is the devil. What happened? What happened to this pizza? And it's like noon at this point after 24 hours and we're dying and like we're rolling and we're like, this is the worst thing in the world. And so it's 2 hours past. And we're like, all right, what the hell? And so Phil, you check your phone and you're like, oh, we never ordered pizza.
Guys, bad news.
Oh man.
I don't have a receipt for the pizza here. I don't think I ever ordered it.
It was the worst thing in the world. So we feel your pain. Why was I telling a story? Who said they didn't order their pizza? Epidemic, yeah. Ah, clowns are eating. The channel would be better off without snakes. Go. The world doesn't need snakes. Go on and be a man.
The world needs snakes.
Oh man.
Where would we be without snakes? Yeah, hold on. I saw Google Fett in there. I was gonna do a formal thank you for the bro games.
Dreamcaster, thank you so much, you dog, you.
I don't have to dodge now. I know that you don't have them, and that's great.
Okay, well, Dreamcaster, thank you, Dreamcaster Xer. Thank you so much to everybody who has hung out today. To all of the people who've followed, who've told their friends, thank you. We do this for you guys. You people who subscribed, Snake at War, Dreamcaster, thank you. Thank you. You just know that you are directly responsible for making this show happen, and we could not do it without people like you.
In a way,
So,
you're almost
thank you.
kind of like our bosses.
Yeah, it's
Except you know, we play games.
so
it's
instead.
like
How about instead of saying that people are like our bosses, really what it's like
they're
is
our big bosses.
they're like our sexy grandmas.
That's a way to put it.
And so, like, there are sexy grandma that slips like a $5 into our G-string. He's like, here you go, boys.
What kind of life did you lead before I saved you and brought you here?
Could you upload the video on YouTube? You missed the first hour of Snake at War. We're going to upload the interview. As far as if you want to actually see us playing through it, it'll be archived. So you can come back
there'll
here.
also be videos of us playing the game on
Yeah.
YouTube. So we'll have it all up on YouTube. We'll have the highlights and archives here. You'll be able to watch it pretty much wherever you are.
We should shoot a thing. You should put us in big mode so we can say our thing
At the end of the show,
for the YouTube
I
video.
will.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sleepy then. Okay.
Well, too bad.
Literally earned $5 today rolling in that dough.
Woo-hoo!
Ha! We tricked you guys. We were like, oh man, we're so poor. But I
We're
forgot who was in here
actually
before was
poor.
right. We're actually super rich and we're gonna take all the money to strip club. Ha! Got you. The OST's already out for purchase for $5? Wow, that's incredible. You don't save people from